Hello to all the children out there and the parents as well. I wanted to give everyone a nice warm welcome to my first Miss Terry's Top Readers Story Time. Like I said, this is my first read along, and I am just so happy that everyone is here. Because this is my first read along for the first book that I'm going to read, it's going to be a story that I wrote about 3 years ago. It was my first book that I published, and this is it. It's called The Perfect Beach Day. Okay, so this is going to be the first story I read to the children today. Now, before we start reading, I wanted to go over some things about books that maybe you guys might not know about. If anybody out there knows what this first page that you look at is called, you can shout it out. But it's called the cover page, the front page of a book. And usually on the cover page, the front page is the first thing you see when you look at a book. It has the name of the story. It has the name of the author, the person who wrote the story. And it also has the name of the illustrator. And the illustrator is the artist, the person who drew or painted the pictures inside the book or in the front. We also have the back cover. And the back cover also has a picture, just like the front cover. And it has something that's called a synopsis. Now, that's a big word for you children, but it's an important word, and it's called synopsis. Okay, and the synopsis is just a short few lines, just kind of telling you what the story may be about. Okay, so I just wanted to share those few points about the book and some things inside too. Okay, so let's go. So it's called The Perfect Beach Day. Here we go. You're going to see some pages with just pictures, and those are called filler pages. Some more filler pages. This is called the title page. It has the name of the book again and the author's name. This page is called the dedication page. A lot of authors will dedicate their books, if they like, to someone or something or someplace that they would like to. Okay, so here we go. Milo stepped into the warm sand. The sand felt good between his toes. Milo was excited about getting to the beach. He looked around and saw many colorful umbrellas lining the seashore. Look at all the beautiful umbrellas. There he found many different types of seashells. Some were smooth, some were rough, some were large, and some were small. He also found seaweed that had washed up from the ocean. He decided to build a sand castle. He used his sand toys to help him build the castle. He used the seaweed and seashells to decorate it. Isn't that beautiful? The sounds of the ocean were calling to Milo, and he wanted to go swimming. As he stepped closer to the water, Milo saw something scurrying across the sand. It was a baby crab. It moved quickly and crawled into the sand before Milo could get any closer. Here it is. Milo was now ready to go swimming. He checked his floaties and stepped into the ocean. The water was cool, and he felt good to be in it. Here are his floaties. Very important, boys and girls, to wear your floaties when you're swimming at the beach, right? Swimming at the beach made Milo feel like a pirate, out to sea on a pirate ship, sailing the big blue ocean. Wow, look at that pirate ship. And there he is, way over here, looking through a telescope. Soon, Milo heard his mom calling him to come out of the water. It was time for lunch. Milo sat on his blanket. When his mom gave him his sandwich, a seagull came close to Milo looking for some food. Milo shared a bite of his sandwich with the hungry seagull. After lunch, Milo and his mom took a walk on the beach. They came close to some very tall palm trees. Look how tall they are, boys and girls. And look how tiny they are next to the trees. His mom and Milo over here. There, Milo found an old coconut that had fallen from one of the trees. It was round shaped and had 3 dots on it that made it look like a face. He was excited about his newfound treasure and even gave it a name. I wonder what he named it. Soon it was time to pack up and go home. Milo was feeling tired from all the fun he had at the beach that day. He also felt sad that he had to leave, but he knew that he would be back soon and have another wonderful adventure at the beach. And that's it, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed my first story, which was my first book that I published, The Perfect Beach Day. Now, before I go, I have a little activity for you to do at home. I want you to find your mom or your dad or your grandma or your grandpa, your aunt or uncle, your cousins, whoever. And I want you to go searching around your house and look for something that's very important to take to the beach. Milo had his floaties, which are very important. Now, I myself like to take sunscreen because sunscreen is very, very important to put on your skin so the sun doesn't burn you, because sometimes, you're too much out in the sun and it could burn your skin. So this is something very important that I like to take to the beach. So that's your activity for today, is get one of your parents or grandparents and go around your house and find something that you think is important to take to the beach. If you're lucky enough to live in a place where there's a beach and you can go all the time, it's very, very important to take your floaties or your sunscreen. Okay, boys and girls, now I want you to do me a favor too. Look down below here, and I want you to hit like, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share it if you like, okay? Until next week, I'll see you again for another read along. In the meantime, keep reading. Bye, everyone.